Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of inner fidelity, the drop-off ferry has come multiply today. And what has been dropped off? Boxes and boxes and boxes of sound. We have, in this particular box, the solution for your ears through headphones, in case you couldn't tell. And what have we? We have the SMSL SP200. And this bad boy is a THX rated headphone amplifier. Now, what is THX? It is not a company and it is not a device. It is a standard. It is a set of standards through which sound is rated by how clear it delivers the original signal. And it is designed largely for films and television and broadcast, mostly for films. And it means that the distortion needs to be so low as to be inaudible by the human ear. Now, for that to be the case, there has to be a lot of tech work and you have to be certified by THX. And having that certification pretty much guarantees that the average Joe who is not working in reproducing that sound or re-reproducing that sound is never going to detect any anomalies or lack of clarity in the sound chain signal. This is a device, a headphone amp. Hey, look, I got an extra little one of these things. That's nice. It's very, I don't know why, I'm a little bit afraid, but got one of those. So the person that's listening at the end user level, which is what you are always doing with a headphone amp, is going to have a noise floor clear experience. That means you will not hear any hiss, any white or pink noise, as they are both referred to, in the background of your recording, because it is undetectable. In the 20 to 20 range, we're talking about multiple zeros in an amp. So 3 zeros and then a 1 and then a 3. So that is 0.00013. That is a lot of detail for something that actually amplifies noise. So you will not be able to detect anything but the sound signal through this, into the device that you're using, which is speakers in most cases, but in this case, because it is a headphone amp, headphones. This might actually be strong enough to push speakers, because this bad boy is 6 watts into 15 ohms, which is more than you would need at your desktop. It's more than any cheap desktop. You know, so if you're looking at an 8 ohm load, you're gonna get 12 watts per speaker, which is actually not bad. It's more than your Bluetooth things that you usually get around, you know, those little Bluetooth boxes that you get. Those are usually 10 max, you know what I mean? And most of them, let's be honest, they're like 2 or 2.5 to 5. But a decent one will be 10. You know, I think the new Marshall, which sounds gorgeous, is 10. So you'd be surprised. The typical SMSL presentation, the black thing stuffed inside of a nice tight white box. We love that. Big fan of that here at the channel. It just says basic things on top and it gives you a picture of the basic thing. So let's move beyond that, because we got a lot to get to today. We've got a 3-prong from America, I suppose, the American version of a 3-prong, in case you've never seen that. As opposed to hence the configurated redoohickey thingy. It's the official scientific name. And we also have the device itself and the tiniest little booklet. Look how tiny the little booklet is. It's got one of these little cards that nobody signs. But look at the little teeny tiny. Oh, look. It's like a web net, like a little napkin or something. And it's all in Chinese on this side. It's in English on this side. It's a classic. It says things and stuff, and it shows you where the things are. But I'm pretty much going to just look on the back of the device because I know what they called when I look at them. Because I've been doing this for a minute. I'm kind of old. So I'm gonna put this over here. I'm gonna take this out of here. And look at this. We have a high-res audio sticker to kill because these things are fucking retarded. They're really dumb. You don't need them. Know that it's high-res because it came out of a brand new box in the 21st century. It's even not important to tell me this, and I need to find the person who's got the grift of making these stickers and tell them how to make people give me money for things that are completely unnecessary because they're a genius, but I don't like their genius. It's poison. Kind of like Bill Gates feeding you all that weird plant stuff and trying to get you to eat that weird Impossible Burger. Have you heard they have to give those things away now? That's hilarious. Nobody wants them. They're just rotting in the stores, but wasn't it rotting to begin with? I mean, come on, let's be honest. So, yep, that one just got right under my fingernail, and that hurt like crazy. That's fun. That's always a big bonus of your day. A little shot of adrenaline, though. You don't need coffee now, that's for sure. I mean, not that I do coffee, but I would do taurine and do like energy drinks, but no, not coffee. Coffee's just, I don't know, coffee's for old weird people who like their breasts to stink and bitter tasting things. I don't understand that. Like, hey, let's use this beverage that makes me unkissable and unattractive completely, and when I can just take a pill or take an energy drink instead. I really don't get the coffee thing. I don't get most things that NT people do, but that's both the beauty and the curse of autism, I guess. That's how it works for you. This is really harder to do than any other one that I have had to deal with today. And this is my third. So, hey. This is the way. And I'm not going to leave it half on there because, you know, this is just, no, that is just, I'm sure this will be edited or sped up or something. I have no idea how that's going to work because I don't do any of that stuff. It's just like magic and the videos come out and I don't even know. It's like wizards happen, little elves or something somewhere. And those are, I'm going to cheat by doing this. I don't know if I'm cheating. I don't know if I'm making it better or worse, but I'm trying. Too fast, not really doing anything. So I'm gonna go back to doing it the dumb way. That's what I'm gonna, oh, you know what? I actually have a razor. I could have thought, oh, that's not, there we go. I got it started at least. Hey, all right, I finally won. But I think I might have put like one scratch on this thing. But I don't think I care. It's worth it. Okay, so what do we have? We have flippy switches. Oh, look at the toggle, they're toggles, old school. I love it when things click. It means it's substantial. The knob has knurls and like, it's like a record. It has grooves on it, and it has an indicator that you can actually see. You can see it. You know what time it is. You know what time it is. What o'clock is it? Whatever you want to set it on, baby. There is no screen. This just does not do screen. It does loud and quiet. But it does do on and off. It does XLR RCA, and it does high or low gain, and that's all it needs to do. It has what looks to be the 4-pin XLR, and what looks to be I think it's a 6.5, aka quarter jack. I don't think this is a 4.4 Pentacon, so you're going to need a converter of some type. And then we have the back. The back consists of a hole for the plug, which means we do not have an external power supply. Thank you, SMSL. Topping, take notes. We have XLR outputs left and right, and we have, oh no, these are XLR inputs, sorry. XLR inputs left and right, and RCA inputs left and right. I don't know why I said it, because I know, I got flipped around, and so did the box. That is all there is to this unit. It is very, very powerful, very, very simple, and very, very delicate. Well, not delicate in that way, but it's very, very precise. And that's the word I was looking for. I should be using. So, what have we here? We have the ability to plug things into other things and make loud sound. If the things that you plug into these things make great loud sound, then guess what? That's what you're going to get, great loud sound. Also, you should probably know how to stick a power cord into it because it might help. So, that's it. Tiny, small little form factor, does everything you need it to do. It's magic, man. Oh, 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 it's magic. So that's all that's in the box. It's very, very simple. Why do you want this? Because you want things to sound good. That's it. You can listen to movies, you can listen to music, and you can do this without interrupting everyone else in your work. You can listen at your workstation. This is high enough level to do professional editing through. This is a monster of a headphone amp. It will drive Susvaras. It will drive T60 Argons. It will drive 900s. It will drive 600 ohm headphones at 220 milliwatts. This is a lot of power for a headphone amp. It's enough. There are only a couple of, like, you're looking at speaker amps after this, basically, that are modified to be used as headphone amps. You don't need it. You've got everything that you need. You've got a balanced and unbalanced input. You've got all of it. So take this here and listen to some art.